Way for SONA, where President Cyril Ramaphosa will be delivering that maiden address tonight, which Bulelani marks the beginning of his journey as South African president, and certainly there are high hopes for this new administration. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, Natasha, and to the viewers. Welcome back again. I'm standing right in front of the National Assembly. As you come to me now, we're starting to get a drizzle. I'm not sure whether that's a sign of blessings or anything, but of course the preparations are beginning to take shape. If I can maybe just step out of picture. If you look at me behind, that's the stage that the president is going to be standing on when he enters the National Assembly. That's where he's also going to take, the 21-gun salute. So as things are standing now, even here in Parliament, it's quite busy. But of course, it's not going to get any better as I see that there's a bit of rain that is coming around here. I'm going to speak to Moloto Mothapo, who is the spokesperson of Parliament, just with regards to the arrangements for today. There's a drizzle now. Let's start with that. Is there any plan B coming?
Well, everything is, it's all systems go. As you correctly say, the preparations are really complete. By the time you stage the stage of the nation address, it is a culmination of months of preparations. So I know that there were concerns that because it was postponed, there might be some problems with the coordination, especially because it was the new date was announced 2 days ago. But by the time it was postponed last week, it was only 2 days before its scheduled initial date. We had already done everything. We're ready for the State of the Nation address. So that's why when it was announced 2 days ago, it was just a matter of finishing touches, and it's all systems go. As you would have seen earlier, the president was here going through the drills. The Speaker of the National Assembly, the chairperson of the National Council of Provinces. So the government has also sent some pictures on social media showing the new president elected by the National Assembly yesterday going through the final touches to his speech. So we are all excited. We are waiting for the government's program of action. It's a fantastic weather as well. It's not hot. Cape Town has been very hot over the last few weeks, and today it is so calm. It is so cool, and the mood, as you will see throughout the precincts of Parliament and around Cape Town, it is quite optimistic. It's very jovial. It's full of expectation. So we are waiting for 7 o'clock.
Obviously, there is a standard, procession of SONA. For those who perhaps maybe have not seen it before, what does it entail in terms of the programming? What's going to happen this afternoon going up to 7 o'clock before the president delivers his SONA? Yeah,
as you will see, down the Parliament Street, the red carpet is being rolled out. That is in anticipation of the formal beginning of the program of the State of the Nation address that begins with processions. You know that State of the Nation address is a rare occasion during which the three arms of the state converge under one roof. You've got the state, the executive, the judiciary, and the legislature. So the members of the judiciary, led by the Chief Justice, will be coming through this red carpet to go to the House. You will have also the members of the legislature, including the speakers of the provincial legislatures, the premiers. You will have eminent persons that are selected to represent each province. They are selected and recommended to Parliament by the provincial legislature. So those are stalwarts of the struggle, people who have performed and played a very remarkable role within their communities. So those are 9 eminent persons that will be seated around here so that they can be greeted by the head of state when they come through, as well as the presiding officers. So there is quite a number of categories of guests that will be coming through this Parliament Street on the red carpet, and that will include also the heads of Chapter 9 institutions, etc. So there's quite a range of categories, including the former presidents, by the way, the former presiding officers such as as the former Speaker, Maxi Sulu, Dr. Frin Jinoala, and others. Yeah.
If I may maybe ask you, the invitations that are sent out, particularly to the former presidents, do they give confirmation, and particularly with regards to former President Jacob Zuma?
Well, for now, we can just say that all of them have confirmed. You will appreciate that the former President Jacob Zuma was just invited yesterday because of the new developments. So the expectations is that all of them will be here, just like all other categories of guests that they've been invited.
Before I let you go, Mr. Mothapo, with regards to security, is there any anticipation from the presiding officers in terms of any disruptions within the National Assembly?
Well, the rules of Parliament provide for any eventuality. If there is any potential disruptions, we are not losing sleep over it, because we know that the rules do provide for such eventuality, possible eventuality. But generally, really, the mood is good. We are expecting a peaceful State of the Nation address, and we are confident that nothing will happen that will spoil it.
All right, thank you very much for your time, Mr. Moloto Mothapo, who is the spokesperson of Parliament, saying basically the mood is good, the mood is fresh, and we'll basically have to wait for 7 o'clock tonight when President Jacob Zuma delivers his State of the Nation address. Natasha, we'll speak to you in a bit. Back to you in studio.
Thanks, Bulelani. Our Bulelani Philip live from Parliament, where he says some drizzle has started to fall. A good sign, I think. So on to more positive signs. The rand continues to trade at 3-year highs relative to the US dollar. During mid-morning, the currency hovered between 11.57 and 11.60 against the greenback. The stronger currency is a reflection of market confidence in the recent political transition that's taken place. It's also a product of a weakening